Alright, welcome back to God of War 3. There's Hephaestus, being all nice and ugly. We don't have to deal with him because we already dealt with him in the last video, so that's fine and dandy. You just stay there doing your thing, man. But I gotta say, what kind of smith has a working space that's barely bigger than he is? That's what I call not productive. That's what I call actually pretty stupid. And if you're gonna be stupid, don't be, because then you'll be Hephaestus, and then you'll also be ugly. That is some infallible logic, and that's what I'm all about. So what you want to do is you want to spin this lever, which works this wheel type of platform. You want to bring it all the way to the top, but if you have a keen, discerning eye, you'll bring it to the right side, because there are some goodies to be had. Goodies are what make a game fun, so go for it. However, you will not be getting them free, because there are dogs. Lots and lots of dogs. We're just sitting there going, look at us, we're dogs, we're gonna sneak up on Kratos and blah, blah, blah. No! Don't do that. Don't be stupid dogs. So, being as this is Chaos Mode, and somewhat difficult in its namesake, you're gonna want to take these enemies out with grabs, as they are vulnerable, they have no way of defending against this, and all of your animations are invincible while you perform such grabs, so, by all means, rip some jaws open. Go to town. The ASPCA, what was I trying to say? The ASPCA, they can't mess with you. These are video game dogs. It's all good. PETA won't complain either. There's so many groups. So many groups against kicking dogs into chests, and they don't even understand why. They're just doing it because people tell them that's the right thing to do. That's not the way I roll. So let's get these red orb chests, which I will be spending later. Right now I don't really have any reason to, because I'm too cool for school. Once again, be sure that you are ever vigilant in breaking pots, because they provide the red essence / orbs that you need to upgrade all of your shit, and if you don't do that, you're going to be wanting near the end. I believe there is a trophy for maxing out every single thing in a single run, which in previous God of War games wasn't really, I don't want to say possible, but it wasn't, realistic. But in this one, more than likely you can get this done if you're just, make sure you explore a lot, open up the random red essence chests, etc. If you manage to collect all of the Gorgon eyes, feathers, and Minotaur horns, you can any leftover chests will contain large sums of red essence, so definitely hit that up.
Kratos?
How do you know of me?
You're the ghost of Sparta. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone is afraid of you.
There are reasons for that.
I'm not afraid of you.
It is good you're not afraid, child. Fear is a heavy burden.
I'm not a child, Kratos.
It does not matter what you are. My concerns lay elsewhere.
Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
The quest for freedom is also a heavy burden. I cannot help you.
Yay, the Blade of Olympus. Excellent. This lets you activate what is the equivalent of Rage of the Spartans in the other games. It's your invincible, oh god, I'm gonna fuck everything up move. And it basically does exactly that, so that's cool. What you saw initially was me grabbing an enemy and ramming him into other ones. This move is incredibly useful, and you want to use it quite often, because it does a lot of damage, and once again, you're invincible while you do it, so hats off to that. You are out of here, jerky. I don't remember those big things last time we were there, but there is more bramble, and now that we have the bow, the badass mofo, we can burn it down. I don't remember that guy's name, but he was a wuss. His name, it doesn't deserve remembering, so we won't remember it. We'll just remember that we got a bow from him. Good times. Once again, killing lost souls, or whatever the hell these things are, will yield you some green essence, which refills your health bar ever so slightly. And on Chaos Mode, that ever so slightly can be the difference between life and death. So, be sure to abuse that. The Golden Fleece, when you aren't stupid, can help you reflect projectiles and melee attacks. Melee, shut up. So I'm going to try and do that. I could just use the bow and fight them with their own medicine, but that's no fun. Think I didn't see that overhead? I saw it. And now your buddy down here has to pay. Pay the price. And the price is right. Especially when Bob Barker's in the house. That didn't really hit. Can you... Yeah, there you go. Get out! And that didn't hit either. That's a bad place to do things from. What a punk. Not having it. Don't need health, so I'm going to leave that chest alone. You never know when it could come in handy. And we're going to burn down this bramble, because that's its only purpose, to be burnt down. Great! Cerberus! 2 of them, not 1, but 2. Ow. So you can basically reflect with the Golden Fleece every single attack they throw at you, barring 1, which is something like a grab move. But it's incredibly... It is incredibly difficult to pull off any combos when you have enemies like these fighting you together, because the minute one of your combo ends, the other is attacking you with something, and unfortunately you cannot pull out the Golden Fleece while you're in the middle of a combo. At least not in the middle of a combo finisher. So that is something you need to be ever mindful of, and I'm getting my ass handed to me because of it. Really? Is this necessary? It's because I kicked all those dogs before, right? You're getting revenge on me now? You stupid punks. You can take your advantages as they come, such as aiming one Cerberus fireball into the other. But I don't really think it does that much damage, personally. I mean, maybe it can stun one long enough for you to get your bearings, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really not going to help you all that much. So a good safety tactic is to just reflect their fireballs without actually getting in there, but therein is the rub. A535. And, yeah. Some of that. Now, unfortunately, once you get the action prompt, that is not the end of it. Each Cerberus has 3 heads, which means you need to get that circle prompt to show up 3 times per enemy. And that... You think I'm going to be able to do it? I've got no life left. I've pretty much pissed away every chance I have of beating this. Unless I play really, really carefully and pull a rabbit out of the hat. Which I may just do, as I'm known for that. I am quite badass at these hack and slash games. I can think on my feet, and sometimes I can check my feet, which really isn't as funny, I guess, if it's not in the proper context. Check you feet is funnier. Just pretend I didn't say that. Can't all be great. Can't all be Lord Vega and then quit like a pansy. So I won't. I'll keep doing this Let's Play, because only I am capable of beating this game on Chaos. And if not, then I'm the only one capable of doing it on video, so... Oh, guess whose final hour is approaching? Cerberus number 1. Get the hell out. You don't even get what I get. I get it. I get it all. Alright, so I've got about 1 or 2 hits left on me. We gotta be pretty careful. Reflecting fireballs back at this guy's mug is the only thing I can do to stand from, just running in blades blazing like I usually do on easier difficulties. You can't afford to do that in this one. You need to, you really need to fall in love and marry that right stick. You need to learn how to dodge. You also need to learn how to use the Golden Fleece properly, especially under pressure. It takes a lot of practice, but it's worth doing, and you should definitely get pounced on by a giant dog with 2 heads. So, you know, if you were wondering if you should ever do that in your life, now you have an opportunity. That's weird, my arrow didn't do anything last time. I have something in my throat. I think it's awesome. It gets in there sometimes. Okay, getting out of the way of that. There's the second prompt. Only 1 more head to go, and then we are on Easy Street. Now, for a while there I was kind of worried. I didn't think I'd make it, but I think I'll be fine now. This thing's only got 1 head left, which means its spatial processing abilities have been cut by a noticeable fraction. 2/3 to be precise. You know what they say about a one-headed Cerberus? I don't know what they say about a one-headed Cerberus, but it's probably all slander and lies. Because that's basically how it goes in Greek mythology. Nothing but betrayal, backstabbing, and giant dogs. So if you happen to be toiling at this part, you at least know what to do. There we go! Who's a good boy? Who's a good headless boy? Ijaboo! Ijaboo! You're so dead. Well, that takes care of that. The only ones I pity more than those Cerberus are the dead bodies falling off into the distance. Thank you, Hades. I am a capable warrior. See, and that chest did come in handy. Now I can proceed without being a one-hit wonder. So, some of that. Let's get on with this.